Taiwan's security featured in Wednesday's Prime Minister's question session in the United Kingdom, where members of parliament ask questions to government ministers which they are obliged to answer. On the heels of this week's incursion of Chinese military planes into Taiwan's air defense zone, a lawmaker drew parallels with the situation of Ukraine being threatened by its bigger neighbor Russia. Earlier this week, China sent 39 planes into Taiwan's defense zone, the largest number in a single day since October last year. A member of parliament from Boris Johnson's Conservative Party highlighted Sunday's incursions and asked Johnson whether he agrees that military aggression and threat of occupation are never acceptable anywhere in the world.
The Chinese military flights that have taken place near Taiwan in recent days and months are not conducive to peace and stability in the region. And what we need is a peaceful and constructive dialogue by people on both sides of the Taiwan Strait.
The situation in Ukraine is one of the biggest territorial crises facing Europe. Around 100,000 Russian troops are now stationed near its border with Ukraine, but Moscow denies its plans to invade. The United States has issued a written response to several Russian demands in its effort to try and avoid a conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The U.S. said it has rejected Moscow's call to block Ukraine from joining NATO, but U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the document describes areas where both Russia and the U.S. could find common ground. Blinken says he expects to discuss the next step with the Russian foreign minister in the coming days.
There should be no doubt about our seriousness of purpose when it comes to diplomacy, and we're acting with equal focus and force to bolster Ukraine's defenses and prepare a swift, united response to further Russian aggression.
North Korea fired what's believed to be 2 short-range ballistic missiles into the waters off the east coast of the Korean peninsula. According to South Korean military officials, the tests were conducted in the early hours of Thursday. It's the 6th missile test this month, which makes January's tally more than all of last year. Pyongyang has stated it will consider resuming, quote, all temporarily suspended activities. It's a reference to its self-imposed moratorium on tests of nuclear weapons and long-range missiles. Under international law, North Korea is barred from developing ballistic missiles and nuclear weapons. Kamashu and Jaime Ocon for TaiwanPlus.